Planet Crochet. This afternoon I just thought I'd do a small video on saying why I haven't uploaded for a week, and that's because I've had a couple of customer orders from my Etsy shop. I've had 2 little boys' waistcoats, I'll show you those in a minute, and I am on with a cushion. It's a sunflower cushion. Oops, this is the one. It's the one I was asked to commission last, I believe it was September. Look at the date. Yes, September. I was asked, end of August I believe, she actually asked me to do it. I looked around for a pattern for a sunflower cushion. I didn't like what I saw, just my personal preference. It wasn't that I disliked the actual cushion. And I wondered if I could do it myself. So having the basics of crochet under my belt, I just set to doing it. And I enjoyed what I did, but I was taking a gamble because this lady had not seen it until she received it a few weeks later. And my biggest problem was, as you can appreciate, is the petals. This, I believe, this 51 individual petals, individually made and then sewn on. And it wasn't the circle bit, you know, the front and the back. At the front and the back, let me show you the back. There's the green back, because I didn't realise on a sunflower it is green at the back. I thought it was both brown. I was going to do both brown, but when I actually looked at the sunflower, it is green on the back. And I actually did a 3D, just did a 3D bumblebee. I asked if she wanted a bumblebee or a lid bird, and she said she liked a bumblebee. So I looked again up a few bumblebees. It's not rocket science if you can do crochet. So I just made myself a little bumblebee, well, for her. Put some little safety eyes on it. I know it's not for a child, so I'm okay. And off I went. My biggest problem is if it's a problem, is the petals. As there's 50, I think there's 51, to make them individually and then sew them on. And I tried different ways of doing the petals. I did look at other sunflowers, even coasters, to get some ideas, and it wasn't working for me. So I thought, right, I'll just do it myself. And I took the pattern off a basic, off something similar like for ears. I looked around for ages and ages, and I can do basics, so I just did it for the size I needed, because the ones that I can read the pattern, it was too big, it was too floppy, it was too long. So after I don't know how many times I tried to make the petals, and for them, because they don't stand up. I don't know if I have, yeah, you can see in the picture, they don't really, they're not sticking out, and I thought I needed them to stick out, and I don't need them to stick out, because the other cushions I saw on Etsy, they were like really nice rounded kind of petals, and I didn't want that. But then if in proportion I did the petals in proportion to the size of this cushion, and I believe it's about 15 inches diameter, the petals will be huge if you do them exact the same as a normal sunflower outside. Anyway, I made this sunflower cushion, and after about 2 or 3 weeks postage, which was it last, yeah, it was last year, look at the date, yeah, it was last year, September, I posted it off, and it went to Scotland, and it finally arrived about, I think it was 3 weeks later. Yeah, it did, 3 weeks, and the lady was impressed, which I'm okay with that, and the review she gave me was very good. She didn't get it from my Etsy shop because I hadn't had that by then. She asked me off Instagram, which is fine. I don't mind people asking me off Instagram. But now, since then, I have made an Etsy shop. At the moment, I am in the middle of the front. The back is done. I was doing another project, and I was in 2 minds whether to make, instead of it being round, make the cushion square, which I have done on the other front. It's somewhere in the house. And so that's why I've got the back already done. So I'll use the back for this because it's the same size. And I use Stylecraft. That's what this yarn is. This is Stylecraft Special Aran. So I'm using a 5mm hook today. By the way, this is not sponsored. It's just, as I've said in all my previous videos, Stylecraft is my go-to yarn. Right, I will pause here and I will take you to the waistcoats. They're outside drying. So before I show you, excuse the mess in here, this is a working greenhouse with laundry. So here, all the little boys' waistcoats. So this is a pattern, obviously it's not mine, hence I can show you when it's finished. This is a 20-inch chest, I believe, this one, and they're for two little boys, brothers, and then there's the other one. There's a 22, 23-inch chest. I have washed them by hand. I don't normally do this, but I wanted the fibres to relax, because after crochet it's a little bit, even though I'm not a tight crocheter, they're a little bit, how can I say that, they're not tight, but I just wanted the fibres, and I didn't want them going home and getting a machine wash first. So I don't normally do this, because obviously every household uses different laundry powder, but this is Fairy, again not sponsored, but we use Fairy in our house. That's why I've had sensitive children in the past, and it's something I just keep using. So that's the big one, and there's a little one. So because it looked a bit like rain here in Yorkshire, this is where hubby, he made this greenhouse for us, which is great, and also he put some washing lines up. I know this is not crochet, but you know, hence this is why they're in here, because it looked like rain earlier, and I've put these in because it's still a little bit damp at the bottom to keep them from curling up. So that's the two little boys' waistcoats. They're really cute, these. I can't remember, I think this is a King Cole pattern out of a book, a baby book. And not often do I do boys things, so I've quite enjoyed doing these. A friend off Instagram asked me to do them. Yeah. And as I'm doing a bit of, you know, chilling out Saturday, hubby's out, boy's out with his brother, he's come over. This is my cat, George. Doesn't know what to do with himself. He's 13 now, he's getting a bit old, and I think he's losing it a little bit, poor lad. But anyway, don't look like I've took out laundry in. That's it from me today. I will catch you on another video. I will be doing a video as soon as I can, a ripple blanket video. I have, there will be a link below of how to do the ripple blanket, how you make it go up and down. But somebody did ask me where did I get the pattern from, which I just made it myself. I just made it up. So I used two colours, and then I used back loop only, but I'll show that on the video. I'll definitely do that. I've been wanting to do this for months, and things have happened. I've had customer orders, things have happened in the family, so it's been on the back burner, and so I know I want to do this video. So I will get to doing that this week when I've finished this order. But for me, Bev, at Planet Crochet, I'll catch you again on another video. Bye for now.